Ayo, stream. There he is.
Yes, I am here. Tonight, you will all witness as I, Dingus McFerguson, shit myself.
I mean, we all knew it was going to happen one day.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time.
Just counting down the seconds at this point.
I just think it's very likely tonight because, like, I've been really gassy for the past few days, and I've grown very accustomed to trusting farts.
Don't you love it when you have to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, before we get started, y'all are gonna have to stare at my desktop for a minute because I forgot to prepare.
Are you kidding, man?
So now I gotta put up all the pictures. Granted, it won't take too long. There we go.
As you know, I have done none of the prep work.
And actually, that actually works fairly well because Assassin's Creed on PC does not allow me to have my mouse move back and forth between screens once it starts, so I would have had to do this anyway.
Ah. Oh man,
Oh god.
that one had a lot of cheese on it.
Flashing lights.
Epilepsy or some shit.
Whatever the hell that is.
Yeah. So I have been playing a whole lot of Dark Souls 3 recently.
I can tell.
Well, the thing about it was, I played it with a friend because he knows the game, like, really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just sort of guiding me through it, having me pull my own weight. And I had a lot of fun with it, but then I thought up something that I wanted to do, so I started up a new character to do that. And when I told him what I was doing, he went ahead and started doing it too.
As it do.
So, I mean, yeah. Okay, so as I remember, you were on your way to Jerusalem, and then I passed out.
You did something like that.
I got like really, really tired and just couldn't keep up with anything, so I had to leave.
I mean, all I really did was defeat a man in green.
Peace be upon you, Altair. How may I serve you? I've done as asked and learned all I need to know
Is
about my
Midoriya
friend.
okay?
Then you must share your knowledge with me. Abu Naqud is corrupt to the core. And
No, he wasn't that. It wasn't that man in green.
It appears he's been stealing money.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
The
Is
masses
Nathani
spending it
okay?
on himself. Even as we speak, he flaunts his greed, preparing for a lavish party.
There are a lot of guys in green nowadays.
Right.
They won't even know I'm there.
You're in green.
I know.
The others said you'd make a mess of things, but not I. No, I was sure you'd come through, and come through you have. The Bureau is yours to do with as you please until you're ready to begin.
Thanks, Proto Leonardo.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
I say Proto Leonardo because that's the exact same voice actor. Talk about fortuitous moments because this stream is starting off right off with a fucking assassination.
Oh, well, good. We wouldn't want to start with anything boring like collecting feathers.
Yeah. And even though it goes against everything that I believe and stand for the sake of time, I'm not doing every single blip on the mission going forward.
Ah, I see. Because if I understand this right, this game, like, if played to get as much done as possible, it takes a long ass time.
Yeah, as my previous streams can attest, which if you go to my YouTube, you can probably just find multiple videos of me just doing nothing but running around doing shit. So it's like,
Just
okay,
blending.
maybe cut back on the random bullshit. Now, granted,
Well, at the very least.
I'm still gonna do a good chunk of the little side mission battle things, and I'm still getting every viewpoint. So we still have that little bit going for us, but it's not gonna be everything like the past streams have been.
Well, we all know me and exactly what I am for side quests, and that is a slut.
It's not a reason, but I still like doing it, so shut up. Also, since you're here, Dingus, is the stream too quiet? Because I had it at half for the intro so that it didn't deafen everybody.
I can hear him saying something, but I can't tell what he's saying. But that's just me and my terrible hearing, so. I know I picked out the word glorious in there just a couple seconds ago. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good.
Is that better?
Yeah.
A warning. Should Richard take Joppa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours. Has always
Now we can
been
move on.
ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death.
Screw that way.
I'll tell you, I just decided no ups.
No ups today.
Glorious and exalted is he who finds favor with us. Victory, my child. Waiting. He tempts us.
Okay, here's a question.
Be wary, friends.
Okay.
During this time period, is it considered witchcraft to be that good at climbing?
I mean, I don't think it's witchcraft, but people will just be like, what in the fuck?
I know, but like, because I know that people thought swimming was witchcraft.
Is that the explanation for why Altair doesn't know how to swim in the game?
I don't know.
Really? I can't climb that window? Fuck you.
There are bars all over that shit.
Alright, fuck me then. What do you want from me, game?
It wants you to be better.
Let me climb the fucking thing. Holy lord.
Don't you have to unlock like a jump or something?
That's the second game. You don't get that ability in this game.
Okay, so yeah, what is stopping here?
Hell, that's probably why I avoided this one last time and left it alone, because it was annoying. So we'll just go for that one, because I ain't spending my whole time on this.
It's way too early for any wine tasting.
Praise be! Praise be Salami Man!
Oh, is that one of those crazy people?
Yeah, that's one of the mental patients.
Food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
I am so tempted to say something, but I know it'll probably get you in trouble.
Were you gonna equate it to the audience or me
No.
or tier 3 subs?
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Don't worry about it.
Alright.
I stand before you to deliver a warning. Richard takes Joppa. There
You got a flag. Why?
I don't know. It was in my path, so I just said fuck it.
to begin.
Yeah.
City is ours.
It was on the way.
Do you want to tell me exactly where you're carrying it? You don't want to know.
You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Excuse me, what?
I
Oh.
will tell you this much, though. It starts with my and ends with ass.
Alright.
Well, just his own fault.
أنا الذي فعل هذا. أخبرني.
I wanted to assassinate them, but I guess not. Fuck. There we go.
These guys are just fucking your shit up.
There we go. As said before, knife wins all. Okay. God, I am terrible at the timing after being away for so long. Whoa, that was completely by fucking accident. Holy shit. Fuck. Well. Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, that guy's dead.
Coming in here was a bad idea.
They just destroyed your shit.
Leave, peasant.
Is this okay? This was in the PSP version. If you hid, you could restore health.
This one is just being out of battle.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
God curse the one who's done this.
Because according to this game, when you're out of battle, you're in sync with your ancestor. So.
Where are you?
You know, this game series would be so much more interesting if it weren't connected by the whole, we're looking through your family's background through future technology. I honestly think it'd be more interesting if it was just focusing on the story here.
Yeah. But
That's not to say, oh, I could design a way better game or anything like that, but like...
Okay.
Oh, oh no.
Run away!
There's more. Oh, good night, there's so much more.
I'm running away. You bitch! Here, deal with the crazy dude.
Let that guy tart out at you for a while.
Well, at least I got away.
When you have been exposed to the guards, break their line of sight.
Well, at least the guards can't hurt me anymore. And now I'm back all the way here, like a dumbass.
They can't hurt you anymore.
They can't hurt you when you're dead. Yeah, do the smart thing. Equip your hidden blade like a fucking real assassin.
I'll have your head.
Or do that.
And the kicking starts early tonight.
Kicking.
Yes, Patrick, kicking.
I've decided to reduce prices on everything. Come, come. I've got what you need.
I mean, technically, if you think in universe terms,
Turn back
even
now.
though he's not physically doing it, this is technically all Desmond's doing. So whenever people
Yeah,
look,
it's like he's-
whenever people look at it and say like, "What the, like that was a piece of shit. What happened?" It's like it's probably just because it's being controlled by a person who has no idea how to fucking do this.
No reason for doing that.
Granted, he's only laying on a table, but that doesn't mean you have to craft a big giant robo arm to stab into your subject's spines just so you can make it look good for the movie.
Oh yeah, they did make an Assassin's Creed movie, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. And while it
Got
was,
entirely
and
about
while
that
it,
'cause
and
I
while it
never saw it,
wasn't,
never heard anything
and
about
while
it.
it wasn't complete and total ass, it still wasn't good.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Well then,
Kime boyun eğmek
is
istiyorsun?
that as fun for you as it was for me?
Did you like the up?
Now time to style him. We all saw how well that went down last time. Ah. Son of a bitch!
They just keep showing up.
All this for I just wanted to help a person. Good lord! I didn't mean to get the whole army on me. It's always those. Why am I terrible with the slow ones? It should be easy.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
That guy or lady had some balls running between you and another guy.
Yeah. Oh,
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find
You
a way
weren't
to
worth
repay
it.
this kindness, I swear it.
I hope you know that. I hope you take that home with you for the rest of your life.
What happened here?
because at least in fucking Brotherhood, they fucking like joined your cause and shit. These people do that, give you that courtesy? No.
It's always a thank you very much for saving my life. What? No, I'm not gonna blow you. What are you talking about?
God almighty.
Just give. Just give.
I want knives. Give knives.
Take yourself from my sight.
I hate you. Yeah, crazy guy. Piece of shit. Got it.
My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
What a fool. He better not cause any trouble.
Run away from the poor.
Oh dear.
Hey everyone! The Assassin's Brotherhood discriminates against the poor.
I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
Give. Thank you.
We're actually helpful. Thank you. If only Alex were here, then he'd see the fun we're about to have with this.
Oh, are we about to stab fat people?
Yes.
Yay.
This is the fat merchant mission.
I remember him describing to us how he used to play this game because he hated the first one so much. And all he'd do is he'd just go around stabbing fat people.
That was the second one, but yeah, you can kind of do that in this. Ooh.
This guy gives me some strong Jabba the Hutt vibes.
Welcome. Thank you all for joining me this evening. Please eat, drink, enjoy all the pleasures I have to offer. Take your time. I will wait.
Oh my God! A fountain of wine. Oh.
Satisfaction. Good. It pleases me to see you all so happy. For these are dark days, my friends, and we must enjoy this bounty while we still can. War threatens to consume us all. Salah ad-Din bravely fights for what he believes in, and you are always there to support him without question. It is your generosity that allows his campaign to continue. So, I propose a toast then. To you, my dear friends, who have brought us to where we are today. May you be given everything you deserve for it. Such kindness! I didn't think it in you. You, who have been so quick to judge me, and so cruel. Oh, do not feign ignorance. You take me for a fool. That I have not heard the words you whisper behind my back. Well, I have, and I fear I can never forget. But this is not why I called you here tonight, no. I wish to speak more of this war, and your part in it. You give up your coin quick as can be, knowing all too well it buys the deaths of thousands. You don't even know why we fight. The sanctity of the Holy Land, you'll say, or the evil inclination of our enemies. But these are lies you tell yourselves. No. All this suffering is born of fear and hate. It bothers you that they are different, just as it bothers you that I am different. Compassion, mercy, tolerance. These words mean nothing to any of you. Mean nothing to those infidel invaders who ravage our land in search of gold and glory. And so I say, enough! I've pledged myself to another cause. One that will bring about a new world in which all people might live side by side in peace. A pity none of you will live to see it.
I knew he poisoned it.
Never drink the free sample at the big party.
Only ever trust the free samples at Sam's
Anyone who
Club.
tries to escape.
Or Costco.
Or Costco, yes.
Those are the only two places that the samples can be trusted. Anywhere else, probably poison. Yeah, I kind of forgot the pathing to this.
Well, to be fair, it's not exactly clear. And the people panicking aren't helping either. Dick ass.
Get the fuck out of my way. Good lord. I'm coming, fat man. When I get close to him, look at his run.
Oh, I'm excited. The stereotypical fat man waddle. I love it.
Be at peace now. Their words can no longer do harm.
Why have you done this?
You stole money from those you claim to lead, sent it away for some unknown purpose. I want to know where it's gone and why.
Look at me. My very nature is an affront to the people
Look
I
at
rule.
me. I'm fat
And
as
these
shit.
noble robes did little more than to muffle their shouts of hate.
So this is about vengeance then.
No, not vengeance, but my conscience. How could I finance a war in service to the same god that calls me an abomination?
If you do not serve Salah ad-Din's cause, then whose?
In time, you'll come to know them. I think perhaps you already do.
Then why hide? And why these dark deeds?
Is it so different from your own work? You take the lives of men and women, strong in the conviction that their death will improve the lots of those left behind. A minor evil for a greater good? We are the same.
No, we are nothing alike.
Ah, but I see it in your eyes. You doubt. You cannot stop us. We will have our new world.
Okay, time to get out of here.
Time to run the fuck away.
I still get caught off guard when I realize that Altair doesn't have an accent.
Yeah, that's weird. They fix it in Revelations, thankfully, but it's still weird. That's why Revelations is my favorite version. Stop.
Go sideways, Altair. It's not rocket surgery.
Just in case. Okay, we're good. No, we're not.
Word has reached me of your success, Altair.
Abu Nakud's reign
I
of
mean, you
terror
could
is at
probably
an
hear
end.
it from here,
I'm
so...
glad to hear it.
He killed them. The men and women at his party. It was poison. A coward's tool. Blamed them for the war. Said he wished to end it.
Strange, but then again, the Merchant King was known to be a bit...
I am from the
different.
Middle East. You can
Perhaps
tell
this
by
was
my
simply a
incredibly
symptom of his
thick
madness.
accent.
Perhaps.
You sound unconvinced. Speak with Al-Mualim then. He may offer a better explanation.
Yes. We'll see what he has to say.
He talks like Batman.
Yeah, he
Fast
does.
forward in memory to a more recent one.
He might as well just be like, I'm out of here. Yes, fast travel. I forgot about that.
When you are exposed, tackle people who are in your way to maintain order.
When you are exposed,
Come,
hide
Altair.
behind fat people.
Speak with me a moment.
As you wish.
Word has reached me of your success. You've my gratitude and that of the realm. Freeing these cities
Can we
from
talk
their
about this more
corrupt
often?
leaders
This is a much more
will
better
no
angle.
doubt promote the cause of peace.
Can you really be so sure?
The means by which men rule are reflected in their people. As you cleanse the cities of corruption, you heal the hearts and minds of those who live within.
Our enemies would disagree.
What do you mean?
Each man I've slain has confessed strange words to me. They are without regret. Even in death they seem confident of their success. Though they do not admit it directly, there is a tie that binds them. I'm sure of it.
There is a difference, Altair, between what we are told to be true and what we see to be true. Most men do not bother to make the distinction. It is simpler that way. But as an assassin, it is your nature to notice, to question.
Then what is it that connects these men?
Ah, but as an assassin, it is also your duty to still these thoughts and trust in your master. For there can be no true peace without order, and order requires authority.
You speak in circles, Master. You commend me for being aware, then ask
At
me
least
not
he
to
pointed
be.
it out.
Which is it?
The question will be answered when you no longer need to ask it.
I assume you called me here for more than just a lecture.
Very well. A rank and weapon are again restored to you. 2 more leaders remain. Go and see to it that their rule is ended.
I get a new pair of shoes.
Now I can take one more hit before I die.
Regain balance and dodge. Okay. Thank God.
Sword expertise damage.
Let me guess. He's gonna ask me to train his students.
Altair,
Altair, we need that big dick energy displayed.
What it is to wield a blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Perhaps you could show them your big dick. Energy, I mean.
They have no idea how to helicopter. It's pathetic.
The work of a master.
Oh, I got a different sword, too.
That, my students, is how we all should fight.
Oh, I got my sword. Alright.
Now,
You must be busy.
Well,
I understand.
just like how with most things, for later on in
Do
the
not
series,
merely hold
I
the
now
blade,
have the
become
sword
one with it.
that is now called Altair's sword, even though this is not the sword that Altair gets at full master rank. He gets that old Syrian sword with the yellow hilt. But it's but this is the Master Assassin sword. On to Jerusalem, because just like the last stream, fuck Acre, it sucks.
Their prostitutes are all guys.
No, it's even worse.
Use
They're all
throwing
British.
knives to deal with distant enemies.
Oh no, that is worse.
They're all British. Oh. And we get to have a conversation with Malik.
Safety and peace, Malik.
Word that the city was possessed of either. Why do you trouble me today?
Al-Mualim has marked Majduddin for death. What can you tell me about him?
Salahuddin's absence has left the city without a proper leader, and Majduddin has appointed himself to play the part. Fear and intimidation get him what he wants. He has no true claim to the position.
That ends
So
today.
I've taken to carrying around
You speak too
a
readily.
water bottle
This is
with
not
me
some
now.
slaver we're discussing.
Ah.
He rules
It's a really
Jerusalem
good
and is
one.
well
It's metal,
protected
as you
because
can
of it.
probably hear from the ice in
I
it.
suggest you plan your attack carefully. Get to better know your prey.
With your help, I will.
And
Where would you have me begin my search?
the brand
What's
is
this?
called Bubba.
You're actually asking for my assistance instead
Yeah,
of demanding
another
it.
brand.
And this
I'm
is
impressed.
this one is the
Be out
size
with
of a
As you
2-liter.
wish. Here's where I would look. First, to the southwest near the mosque. After
So it
that,
contains
head
my
south.
entire
There are two
daily
locations
intake of
that might
water.
interest you. The southernmost church is one, the other is in the streets, near a synagogue.
Thank you for your help, Dai.
Don't foul this, Altair.
Oh, speaking of, I might as well throw her under the bus now. Michelle didn't know what a synagogue was the other day.
Today I found out my little brother didn't know what a hematologist was. Which honestly I can't exactly blame him for.
No. You gotta know that hema equates to blood in order to know what that is.
Yeah.
You must not trespass.
But he is a very smart kid, despite how stupid he acts.
Aren't most people?
Can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
Slash most children?
Please, sir, have any money?
Yeah, they're smarter than they let on. For any of you parents out there who are watching this, know that by middle school, they know all the words and they're already discussing sex with their friends.
They know all the words, they're already discussing it with their friends, and hell, they might even know more than you.
Yeah, they might teach you what a Mexican hat dance is. Mexican hat dance, what is that? Oh, it's really easy. You just you dress up like a Mexican and then you bang her in the ass.
And if your child happens to be a nerd, he'll probably tell you what the flaming Charizard is first.
Oh, good night. I don't want to know that one. That sounds terrible.
Okay, well
Flag.
you see the flaming Charizard. As you're fucking her, you take it out, you pull out a lighter, you light your pubes on fire, and then you put the fire out with your jizz while screaming, "You don't have enough badges to train me."
Good night. That sounds horrifying.
Peekaboo.
Can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
How the fuck am I supposed to get to that one? Is it over the wall? Yeah, it is. I'm stupid.
Please, can't you spare something?
But hell, that conversation reminds me of the fucking, the bit that I heard from a comedian recently. When he was talking about how he saw his son's dick pics.
Oh man, I saw that. It was really funny. No girl is ever gonna look at the picture and be like, I love this picture.
pretty much every girl is gonna be like, Stacy, look at this.
And then, Stacy, look! Yeah, I saw that. That guy is really funny.
Are there any pictures of her on there? Are there seriously underage pictures on my iPod, son? No?
Not if you didn't see him, there aren't.
I'm talking about this one. Oh, that's just my penis. I know!
What'd you think of the angling on that? If I could remember the name of the comedian, I'd happily say it. Because I want to give this guy credit for his joke. It's a really good joke.
I can look up the video because how I was introduced to it was through an animatic, which they used Superman.
Didn't I send it to you?
I don't remember. You might have.
I think I sent it on Discord at one point. To you, because it was animatic of like
it was
Superman
like, yeah.
and his son, and then like the Batman family.
Superboy dick pics.
Yeah.
The comedian's name was Josh Wolf.
Josh Wolf, yeah. I knew it started with a J.
I wonder if he's being chased by someone.
What's got into it?
You dare steal in my presence?
What
That
have
will
I
cost you
done?
your life!
Please.
I'll have your head! I'll have your
Okay, so throwing knives don't work while they're in that position.
Good to know.
Wanna know how I know that? Because my first one apparently hit her.
Oh, that is bad.
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
May God have mercy.
Also, while I'm thinking about it,
Oh no! What happened?
here is another comedian that I suggest. Bob Stromberg. He essentially looks like the janitor from Scrubs when he gets older.
Huh.
And he kind of has the same sense of humor, just not dirty.
Oh, may God have mercy.
Who could have done such a thing? I stand before you to deliver a warning.
Specifically, if you go look him up, look for his bit about colonoscopies. Because there's one part in there that just kills me because it's literally something that literally a face that I would make when talking about it. It's hilarious.
Alright, cool. I'll have to look that up. I've been really into listening to Christopher Titus a lot recently.
Getting back into Christopher Titus?
Yeah, dude's funny.
Yeah, he is. Does he have any new stuff, or are you just listening to old stuff?
It's his old specials.
Yeah.
But he puts them on YouTube himself, so.
Yeah.
I like his comedy because not only is like what he's saying ridiculously funny every single time, but he also makes very good points.
Arm the children.
That is one. That is one I legitimately do agree with.
Leave, peasant, before I make
it's especially when you it's especially funny when you realize what that what exactly that bit was supposed to be.
Yeah,
Because
just,
then he's like,
it was to show how easily you could
sway a crowd.
convince a group of people to do something stupid.
He's like, yeah. Now we all see just how Hitler did it, didn't we?
Yeah, because he very slowly made his gesture into the Hail Hitler gesture.
Oh, I gotta be moving to do it. That's weird. Oh, I got him.
Nice.
Die, thief.
What?
Hear me out. He had it coming. He didn't get NordVPN.
He didn't get NordVPN like everyone on the internet.
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
Where is the one responsible for this?
How did this happen?
Right in front of you, you donkus.
Yes! Evidence! I got you!
Yeah.
That's right, run away.
So I started watching Food Wars.
Remind me what that is?
Food Wars is the anime about cooking competitions where people will foodgasm into.
Okay, I know what that is.
Yeah, that one. I've been watching that.
Is it as crazy as we've been led to believe?
Animation and subject-wise, yes. But the ideas they have for cooking actually sound really good, and I want to try them.
It's one of those.
Like, the first episode, dude makes a pork roast out of potatoes.
How does that work?
It's very context sensitive, but the way he described it sounded very believable.
I swear it.
Like, okay, so first episode, since it's first episode, I don't really count it as spoilers. Main character works at a restaurant. Dude's behind you.
You gotta have these bodyguards.
Yeah. Okay, so dude works at a restaurant with his dad.
Okay.
This hotel is wanting to close his restaurant down so that way they can break it down and make a hotel on the property.
Right.
I can't remember the exact phrasing of the conversation that they had, but the son said if at any point they can't serve a customer what they asked for, then they would happily close the doors because they failed as a restaurant.
Well, you having fun over there, dude?
And must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade.
You look like you're having fun.
A crusade for what? Ignorance?
He does look like he's having fun.
Oh god, I joined him.
Now you're having fun.
I'll tell you, you're
Clipping
the inspiration for Michael Jackson.
Doom doom, digga doom doom, digga doom 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 doom.
I'm just gonna leave it here for a minute.
So, anyways, dude is on his way home from school. And he stops at like the supermarket to get some bacon to make something to eat.
Okay. Then some shit happens, more
He,
likely.
he passes by his restaurant and sees that the back door's open. So he goes inside to see what's up and realizes that all of the meat in their storage is ruined.
I think I've seen everything now.
So he comes outside to see who did it and realizes that someone painted on the sign on their building. And it just so happens, and I'm using very heavy air quotes, I'm sure you can hear them,
Just so happens.
that this hotel manager lady shows up and's like, "Hey, I'm hungry. Make me a meat dish."
He wants us to prepare a stage for another execution.
So you know exactly what's happened already.
It's the one at the western edge of Solomon's Temple. I was on my way just now.
So
And when he
much
hesitates for a moment, she's like,
Worried.
"Oh, you
But
can't
our
make it?
true
I
leader
guess
might
we'll just have to
return
close it
and
down."
bring a measure of justice to
Oh
this
well.
Yes, and not this
So
mockery
he
which the dean
immediately is
parades
like,
before
"Nope,
us.
fuck it. I'm
How?
getting you what you ordered,"
How
and
does
goes and
something like
starts to
this
make her a pork
Everyone
roast.
appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end.
And how he
And
does
now
it is
the position falls to him.
he takes
who
some
was once
potatoes,
nothing more than the
boils them
Emir's
up,
scribe.
mashes them,
How convenient.
mixes
I'm
them
not
with
surprised
mushrooms
Nicola was
and
behind
some
these
herbs. I can't remember which
exits.
herbs.
Shh! If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason.
just
Executed
got
on the
an
very
email.
platform we have to repair.
I'll answer that in a
Come,
bit.
let us return to work.
What a weird time to be
So
getting
he
an email.
mixes potatoes with mushrooms and herbs, and then he wraps that in bacon, like thick sliced bacon, and bakes it.
Huh.
So essentially, all of the juices and the grease from the bacon
Get
gets
into
sealed
the-
inside as the outside crisps up,
Yeah.
so it soaks into the potatoes and mushroom,
Won't anyone help me?
thus making a potato pork
I'm
roast.
wrong. Help me.
Out of potatoes.
Yeah. It doesn't sound bad, does it?
No, it doesn't. That's the weird part.
I don't think it's as good as the show advertises, but I want to try it.
Your life.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was very well
I'll
done.
find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Give me a second. I'm gonna fix. I'm gonna answer this.
Your email.
Yeah.
Is it like a work important email?
Who's responsible for this?
I didn't mean to say email. I got a text of someone asking me my email,
Anyone?
and it is somebody who should have my email.
Give out.
Okay. Can't believe the game let me do that.
I missed it.
Essentially a double back-to-back assassination, which is nigh impossible in this game.
Cool.
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you.
He's
I'll
a
see
murderer.
to it that
Yeah,
they
what of it?
I know what it is to be a
And?
damn hero.
What are you gonna do about it?
Murder me?
God curse the one who's done this. Where are you? Show yourself.
You know, I'm surprised they've held out as long as they have on like the Asian history in this.
You and pretty much every Assassin's Creed fan ever.
They really held out, so I'm sure like they're waiting for the peak of their game to be that.
Because pretty much almost every single time a game is either leaked or announced, it's like, Asia? Asia? Anything? For fuck's sake? Asia? No? Damn it.
Japan, China.
Well, well, technically there was Assassin's Creed Chronicles China. I say technically because it wasn't the best.
Altair, I meant to meet a contact nearby, but the guards seem to have it in for me. Every time I leave here, I'm attacked and forced to flee.
Well, I think it would be.
I'm simply not
I think
the fighter
everyone
I
would be
once
more
was.
interested in the
Would you be willing to see me
Japan
safely
one
to my
because
destination?
ninjas.
I think that's kind of what Ghost of Tsushima was like a nod to, even though it was definitely about what the story was about. It's like, hey, y'all are not gonna make a fucking Assassin's Creed Japan. I guess we'll fucking do it.
Yeah. Way to go, Sucker Punch. You did an incredible job.
What was the thing that I heard in the news today? Pretty much, a bunch of people who because of the video game, a bunch of people were like, what the fuck is this Tsushima thing? And then they found out about it being a real place and how it's even still to this day fucked up by the storms and shit. So a bunch of Ghost of Tsushima fans like raised like, I think the last time I heard the count was like $240,000 for repairs and shit. So then Japan's like, hey, fuck it, and gave some of the people fucking ambassadorship to Tsushima.
That's awesome. Remind me, what did The Last of Us 2 do again?
Made the main character lesbian.
Made everyone who played it miserable.
Made the main character lesbian.
Oh no, the first game did that.
Oh yeah.
I think it was DLC though.
And my gaming channel.
Well, what am I missing? What's happening?
I say technically because it was 2.5D for some fucking reason. What?
Oh. Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah.
Infidel, you will die here.
It's a side scroller. Why would you make Assassin's Creed a side scroller?
Everyone back in that year asked.
Justin Timberlake got their kind of shit. Says exactly how I feel about that. Like, are you serious?
It's like,
This is terrible.
Yep.
as long as we walk calmly.
Infidel die!
Shit.
You have betrayed me.
What did I say about walking calmly? Okay, now that I think about it, this game actually has a cool feature that they still touch on in the later games, but it definitely wasn't as brutal, I guess I would say. Whereas if the last blow isn't a direct stab, they still might have the chance to just lie there writhing in pain
When he does, I won't
without being dead until you walk up to them and stab them.
Where'd that guy come from?
Now, granted, the later games do that, just not to that extent. Hell, there's even a pretty famous example in 2, where the dude gets stabbed like 3 times and is writhing on the floor in pain, yet he doesn't actually die until you walk up to him and kill him with the hidden blade. But you can just exploit the fuck out of it and just walk around forever. And he's just sitting there going,
Good. I should be safe here. They won't dare spill blood in front of a holy place. In the chaos, I managed to grab this from one of the guards.
I kind of like
Perhaps
the
it'll be
idea
use
of a
to you.
bleed out mechanic, you know what I mean?
yeah. Investigation complete.